Yo, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Chris Silva, and on this channel, I want to bring you all the value I can about creative finance. Creative finance has changed my life, and I know it could change your life. So today we're at a house that I purchased with zero credit, zero credentials, and zero cash out of pocket. I'm actually gonna break it down to you of how I found this deal, how I did the deal, and what we're doing to this deal. The last time you guys saw this house from the outside, we were able to close on this property last night. The seller came in, she signed over everything, and I got the contractor in today. So today is day one. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do this within less than 30 days. So on the left-hand side, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post a video right here. You're going to see, this is the way the house looked before. As you see, it was all beat up. And now, in one day, the relationship I built with the contractor was able to come in and do all of this. So he's a sheetrockero is what we call him. He's a sheetrock guy. So he came in and he've already sheetrocked the whole thing. So let's check it out. Okay, so you see he's already right here floating it. He floated it. We're gonna need fixtures, and I'm just gonna kind of walk through this, and I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna put a ceiling fan right here. We need one fixture right there. We need a light right there. We got some cabinets. He already textured the whole restroom, and he textured the bathroom and the bedroom. So you see, it's a small little house, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. Let's see what we can turn this sucker into. So this deal was brought to me by one of my students. So this is actually the neighbor of one of our students, and he noticed that this house was being remodeled. However, it wasn't being worked on. What does that tell me? Either one, the person that was working on it ran out of money. 2, they're very, very busy and they got a lot of projects. But for a fix and flip to be sitting there with no activity is definitely a red flag. How did he identify that? Well, in a month down the line, he actually got in contact. He saw the husband of the wife throwing out the trash. He ended up speaking to the husband or the wife, and sure enough, the issue was she ran out of money. This was her first fix and flip, and that's why if you're doing your first fix and flip, it's better that you squat up with somebody. It's better that you partner up with somebody that knows what they're doing. However, this lady had a problem. She had a problem, and the reality of it is she had no solution. Why does she have no solution? Well, she knew she was losing money every single day. She was already behind on this property. She was behind one payment, 900 bucks estimate. It was about 850 and some change. She was behind 900 bucks. However, she had already poured money into this. She was getting ready to give it up to the bank. She was done. She was tapped out. She didn't know what to do. So we came in. My student brought me this deal. Now the student, I'm giving him 2 opportunities. I'm gonna give him the opportunity to either get in with some equity, or I'm gonna pay him out a finder's fee. So I'm gonna tell you how exactly I bought this deal with 0 credit, 0 credentials, and 0 cash out of pocket. On this property, there is a deed and there is a note. The deed reflects ownership. The note reflects the debt. On this note is $64,000. The note is the debt on the property. The deed reflects the ownership. So this right here is the ownership. These 2 can be separated on a house. So what I did is I let the lady know I was going to come in, I was gonna take over her note, And I was gonna take on ownership of the property and finish out this property. So she's in it $15,000. So what I let her know is I can give her the $15,000 was going to be given to her on seller finance. So what I told her is I'm going to come in. Can you see that? Seller finance. I know you could see that. And if you can't, well, squint your eyes and maybe you'll see it.
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
So $15,000, she's in on this deal, $15,000. So she doesn't lose. I told her I would give her back the $15,000 on seller finance. What does that mean? I am going to be making her monthly payments until I finish this property. So now I am coming in, I am finishing up this property. I believe this property is going to take me $20,000. I believe that this property is going to take me, let's see, we're going to use a pen. And we're just going to write this. So keep in mind, I am picking up this property, zero credit, zero credentials. I am taking over her note. I already closed on this property yesterday. Taking over this, I am seller financing her $15,000. So she's receiving monthly payments from me every single month. And it's gonna cost me about $20,000. Chris, you said you're gonna come in with $0 out of pocket. This $20,000, my private money investor is investing into this deal. A private money investor is somebody that has money that's burning, that they want to put into work and back it by an asset. Now my investor is protected by a deed of trust and a promissory note to this property. What I'm gonna use with this $20,000, what's gonna be used is going to be my entry fee. You think there is paint around here? Is glue or paint? Our entry fee right here. This is what it's going to be. Draft HM. What is our down payment? Our down payment is what she is behind, $900. We're buying this for $900. Draft HM. R, rehab. How much money are we going to spend in rehab? I am estimating no more than $10,000. Arrears. Well, that down payment can be used as arrears. That's what it's for, the $900 that she's behind. We are getting into this with zero down. So let's move that $900 on the down payment. We're gonna move it to the arrears. Down payment 0, rehab 10, your arrears $900. F, finder's fee. How much are we gonna pay ourselves? T, title. We paid about $1,800 in the title policy. Draft HM. H, holding costs. This is gonna take me 30 days. However, if you're just getting started out, I would account for more time than what it is. M, marketing, $1,000 for marketing. A lot of people tend to miss their marketing costs. Now, this is what I'm going to use the $20,000 for. Now, this investor, private money investor, does not need their money back right away. Ideally, this seller does not need the money right away, but she wants to make whatever she put into this deal. My entry, borrowing $20,000. So now I'm into this deal, $64,000 plus 15 plus $20,000. Now, based off of that, I'm at 79,000 plus 20,000, 89, 99,000. Is that right?
64.
9?
Yes.
6 plus 1
is
$89,000. What are my exit strategies? 1, I can turn around and I could rent this out. My payment's $900. I could easily rent this out fully remodeled for $1,300 to $1,500. It's a small house. I could cash flow forever. 2, I could turn around, I could put it on the market, but my profit margin is probably going to be very, very little because this property is worth probably anywhere about 140. 3, I can lease option it. Kind of like a rent-to-own, but a lease option, collect the down payment, get the $20,000 for it, give them 10 years to pay me off. Or I refinance it, get my private money lender paid out, PML, get my seller back her $15,000 and get rid of this loan. This is the best thing about creative finance. It allows you to create win-win situations. The seller was struggling. She was hurting. Her first flip, and guess what? Not only is she making her $15,000 back, I'm actually going to walk her step by step on how I'm going to do it, and we're going to do deals together. Learn to understand that collaboration is the new currency. People need your help. People are selling every day. And I guarantee you, there is somebody in your market today that has a deal exactly like this for you. It's just up to you to go out, start taking massive action. Talk to people. This came from one of our students, Mr. Jesse, and because Jesse decided to get out of his comfort zone and start talking to somebody, had a conversation with the neighbor, he identified that the neighbor had a problem, and we came in and we bought some real estate, and we're going to create some cash flow, baby. Let's grow.